Hey friends, it's 5 Minute Fridays with Vince, and I love doing this with you guys. This is, that time for us to be able to transition from our work week into our weekend, and I enjoy making this moment so impactful. I look forward to this time with you guys. Today, I call this one the snowball effect. Now, back when I used to work for a consumer credit counseling service, there was a concept that we used to teach that was a way to eliminate debt, specifically for people who had a considerable amount. And so what you do is you look at your current budget and then you just pay on all your bills, pay something. And as normally the smallest bill or the smallest debt gets paid off, you take that same principal amount and you apply it to the next smaller debt, so that as they continue, imagine, if you will, this picture of maybe of your debt being made uh, compounded. So you go from one small bill to the next one, and as we go from debt to debt, we take that amount, apply it to the next one, so that we can have more that we can apply to the next, until we finally get to the place where our last debt gets hit with the biggest portion of funds as we eliminate debt. Watch this. So you act like you're using the same amount of money, you're paying the same amount of bills, and when you pay off one bill, instead of acting like you got yourself a raise, what you do is you take that same principal amount that you've been paying to help to collapse the debt quickly on other things. This is also a principle that Warren Buffett uses to be able to teach about compounding interest and compounding money when it comes to investments. But I want to apply this specifically to your life, though. Let's take it off of debt for a minute. Let's take it off of that principle, and I want to share it in a different light. When you look at the principle of the snowball effect, first of all, actually really works in reality. It works by you being at a high point and you taking a small snowball, and then you take that small snowball and you roll it down the hill. And as it goes down the hill, the momentum as that small snowball goes down the hill is that it collects more snow. I know it's springtime. We're about to transition into spring. I know we're about to enter into the great pollinating here in Georgia. I don't know where you are, but every once in a while, we get a freak snow that comes after the spring starts. I said that to say this. I realize that sometimes we really we complain about what it takes to get something started, or how to start our business, or just to get some momentum begun when we're trying to get traction, or we're trying to get new clients, or trying to build a perspective, or you're even if you're trying to build your prayer life, or you're trying to grow in how many scriptures that you know, or how long you're praying, and just spending time with God. Everything requires some point. Watch this. It's an uphill fight. It's always going to be an uphill fight. But once you get to the top of that hill, the momentum going downhill is a lot easier. As a matter of fact, it begins to compound and to grow. The momentum it gets so much better, and it makes it so that it wasn't so much of a fight, or it wasn't the same fight that it was to get up the hill, but rather it gets easier. So my next point to you is, I need you to just understand: start simple so you can simply start. It does not have to be huge. You don't have to start with all of the bells and whistles in your shop. If you're beginning, just make sure that you are doing great, consistent work. You don't have to be. You don't have to have all the equipment. And when I started doing, online broadcasting, all this stuff, you start with what you got. Start small, start simple, and stay consistent. Make sure that you do something better every day. A little bit better, a little bit of momentum grows a long way. Did you catch that? A little bit of momentum grows a long way. Listen, it's 500 Fridays with Vince. I would love to hear your feedback. I want to know, what do you think about that? Have you applied the snowball effect in your life? Have you seen some results after that uphill battle, and then you started some momentum, and then all of a sudden things just started kind of falling into place? I'd love to hear about it in the comments. Listen, I want you to do two things for me: like, share. Talk to you later, guys. Love you. Bye.